Alright, we need to make some dough. So, where are we off to? So, there's things here to find a tarot card. Oh, so I must have done it because it's not showing an icon. We need money, money, money. Happy together. Automatic love. Meet with Judy. Need gigs. Very high. Is there not one for just gigs? Guess we are doing this one. What the fuck they doing? What the fuck? What? Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. Are they waiting for me? What was that? Guess I'm not getting that gun. Gun. Give me my loots. I want my loot. My loot. They're just like, you got on your bike? Fuck you! Alright, I'll see you later, Dementia. You go play, was it South Park? SMTH. That's not the Stick of Truth or the Fractured But Whole. Why doesn't they just don't stop? Just don't stop. It says down. Yes, no, yes. The fuck? Okay, apparently there's a secondary level. Hey! You fuck off, dude. Fuck off, chum. Yeah, I was right, I gotta turn around. drive, yo. You know how to drive. Got some compadres in here. Alright, so the question is I upgrade?
Все, тебе каю!
Is he dead or not? I think he's alive still. Said all my weapons. I need ammo, dude. I am low. I wish I could turn that thing off if I'm not sneaking. It's like, what does it matter if I'm not sneaking? Well, I guess it could matter if I'm not sneaking, because I could be running around and shit, but I wish I could turn it off. There's like a button press to turn it off, or options, like in the triangle menu. There'd be like somewhere you could turn it off. Momar El Captain Raz. Heard you make a name for yourself, make it Eddie's. Got a new look, new wheels, the works. About some new digs too, huh? Okay. Oh, a house. Guns, rides, digs, only the best are my people. Current inventory: Roaring Phoenix, 827. Next stocks, quartz, SB, right, back, black lace. I'll take that max stock. Oh, there's a whole bunch of houses I can buy now. Okay. Ooh, I can hack this. I need some money. Money, money, money! Holy shit, that's a lot. So we got... You can do 1C, 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 E9, 55, 1C, C, 1C, C, E9, 55, C, I think that's right. C1C, C, 9, 55, C. Hat trick! Boom, legendary, epic, rare, uncommon. haven't saved in a while. Let's save. Hoping the new digs are pretty cool. It says we could change. I think it said we could change our original apartment too. Well, I think it means like we could like add stuff to it, but I haven't figured out how yet. Maybe the options will unlock later, or maybe you'll be able to buy some of the options. Really wish we could go in some of these buildings, but. Crime going up. Nearby? What's that? There's an orange thing on screen. What is that? What is that? All night, every night.
Ain't easy finding no
Just...
virtues these days. You know what I got last week? Scroll of some pasty white.
Messed up shit.
Seem like we can go up there. It looks like an icon. I mean, it looks like a icon, like a, you know, like a mission icon, but that's not right. Doesn't look like I can get up on the ledge. There we go. There's a way up on top of that building, I swear. It looks like there might be. Question is where is it? Down it's underneath. It has the upwards. There is an icon to go up there. Shit. Dude, you're fine. I'm not even pointing it at you. Oh. Alright. Sounds like the guy from the Borderlands. Oh, that almost seemed like I almost got up there. Oh, I can get up there. There we go. Aha! What? Okay, it must be like a miss. Oh no, it is. What is this? Oh, it's a delivery point. My bad. It's kind of annoying that they put it's yeah, it looks like the delivery point. It's kind of weird that it's actually kind of cool that you can climb up here. You just got to find the right way to do it. Anyways, yeah, I think that's the delivery point. I wonder what it'll... Assault in progress. Up above? I wish you could grapple better. Yeah, like I'm a fucking machine person. Why can't I grab that?
Hey, V! You hear me?
Oh, that's Robert Wilson.
Loud and clear. Don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shoot, prizes and all. You know, over here with the range.
Uh-huh, that'd make sense.
Well, you in?
Didn't think big parties were your thing.
Yeah, well, it ain't a big one, but, you know, running low on heads. Gotta bring in the clients. Attract them and shit.
Could try selling iron straight from factory. Skip the whole part where you tinker for hours on each little shooter.
V, my dignity, please.
Sure, I'm in. When?
Well, right now. We'll wait on you. See ya.
Give me better reroll, would you? Ooh, there we go. BD E9. Oh fuck! There's no E9 in the top. All right. Be that way. BD E9. Fuck. E9. C when C. Guess so. Free Eddies. Default. 2, 3. Hat trick. The drug seller? Oh, I think I got into his warehouse. Is that the dealio? I get into his warehouse? Oh, I thought it was something I could hack. Shows that there's a fight going. There's something going on up top. There we go. Hello. I don't think that was me. Fuck? Okay. Either I can't get up there or I'm hitting the spikes. There we go. I'm gonna try something. Oh. I guess you do get more points for killing? So confused. Almost dude's got a laptop. Oh, damn. I thought that was Johnny for a second. Really did. Ice show answer? Oh, Panzer.
B, can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
I may have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established a contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
That's gonna help us how, exactly?
There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Combat.
Of all people, you ought to know Night City tests everyone's reliability, even that of old friends. Sure about this guy? Trust him?
Many times we have had the opportunity to kill one another. Yes, I trust him.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown. After sunset. I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
Idiot devs! Can't be beat. Dickheads!
Sounds about right.
What do you want?
Is she doing brain dance? Let's go on those visor things on. Don't see. That one said no, it's a combat zone or something. Waiting to get jumped by somebody as soon as, where is this thing? Blitzer, Tiger Claws. Is he the only one around? There's a couple apparently. Maybe if I ping something? Oh wait, there's something there. But these are just normal containers, I guess. Can I something maybe? Oh, that's a fridge. Doesn't say. Doesn't say anything. So. Okay, so they're this well hidden apparently. Not well hidden, but they look like that too. So we're gonna stay in this mode. Get out the window, please. This fridge. No future. There we go.
Oh, shit. He's in rough shape, but alive. Let's hear what Dennis has to say.
Hey, got a status? Find the package?
You could have told me the package was a man.
If it was a box of bananas, I'd use the post office. Get over it.
Well, who is he?
The ambassador to Mexico, Jesus, it doesn't matter who he is. I prepared a car for you. Put the man in the trunk and head to Northside. The address is in the GPS.
Okay.
One more thing. Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new companion.
What? Asshole hung up.
I want a ping. It's not. That's not what I wanted to do.
Job's done.
I see that. Well done. Excellent work. Holding in there all right, Hariyoshi?
Dennis gave me hope.
Early warning about the tigers would have been nice.
I had a hunch you'd manage this just fine. Given that you're here now, I see I was right.
So who is this guy?
He'll tell you his story. Hariyoshi?
In Japan, Brain Sergeant, top of all. Good instinct. One day, Tiger Claw boss needs surgery. But boss die on table. Tiger Claws were very angry. I hide in boat, swim to America. Here Dennis saved me. But there is secret. I killed Tiger Claw boss on purpose. World best surgeon, make no mistake.
This is all very heartwarming, but you haven't paid me yet.
I know. Here.
May this blade serve you well.
Who the fuck just said that? May this blade serve you well. Was that a... That sounded very... Scout.
Where are you from exactly?
ブレインサージョントワールドベストグッドインスティンクト
Sounded like Virgil from DMC series. I thought it was a reference. Well, apparently CD Projekt Red is making a sequel. Well, I don't know why I got that. Anyways. Not quite sure what that was. It could have been a reference to something. It could have been Virgil. It could have been a Dante, Virgil from, my brain's not working. Oh my goodness. That fighting game. I can't, why is my...
What's your name again?
Brain Sergeant, World Best. Good instinct.
That's it. Okay. Or it could have been a placeholder, but I would hope not. Like, they could have just cut it. But anyways. So, well, I got a sword, cool sword out of it. That's cool. I got a one type, a very specific type of sword. I wish I could look at it. Just can't. Alright. Gotta be 15 feet back. It's not bad. See, this is, I don't know why you have to even, I don't know why it even requires money. I mean, this is not, it's not expensive at least. I mean, yeah, it's not that expensive. Uh-oh. Get away. 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 says something about progression shard. What is a progression shard? No idea. What did I just do? I just accidentally switched weapons. I need ammo. I don't remember. I don't remember running out of ammo before. You guys all right? Did I shoot this guy? He shouldn't have died though. My gun does non-lethal. I do like I like they're like rubber bullets or something. You know, they're like smart bullets, or you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a sci-fi world. Crit damage is better than headshot damage bonus. Because I don't do headshot damage bonus. Dato. That's a weird one. Yo, I know who talks. Said you were going in the building. Akari who? Hideto. Girl, I might be dumb, but I ain't that dumb. Eddie's first in intel. Listen, Gonk. I count to 5. If you don't give me that name, I'm gonna shove your ball so far up your ass that you choke on them. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Martin Lawrence. Choom's name's Martin Lawrence. Took you here. Said to hide. See? So hard was it? don't know why he said I did something illegal. I think it was a miss thing, but cops didn't come, so. There's a big boy. I gotta plug in up there. Building's just on fire. Get that. Fuck, there's no 50. Either one doesn't start with what I want. $5.55. Shit. $55.55. Shit. I just BD 55. Where are the fucking E9s at? There's one E9. Is there one E9? There's two E9s. Need a 55 that leads into an E9. How hard is that? Apparently it's really hard. Look at it. 55 E9 C. Screw it. Gotta reset here. Again, please. Go. BD 555 C. Works. Fuck me. I really need ammo. Can we get some ammo, please? A sword nearby, maybe? Sure. Ammo. Can I buy ammo with these things? Oh. There is nothing to buy. Oh, shit. What? Hello.
Into the line for you! Bunch of weaklings! Reloaded!
Special delivery!
I want pistol ammo. Damn it. They blew up my bike. You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. Blew up my bike. Whoops. I didn't mean to chop you to bits, but I did. You can still chop someone to bits after you've knocked him out with your weapon. Stupid. Boom. Not sure yet. Five damage. Six. Howdy, howdy. Just to let you know, I'm probably gonna be getting off a little bit. I finally hit the 5 hours, which means I have finally hit the 24-hour mark. I just go cover. But I don't know. I'm actually kind of playing to enjoy. I'm actually enjoying myself a little bit, so I might play a little bit longer. But I'm also really tired. I didn't get much, even though I did actually pass out while I was re-downloading this game twice. I just still didn't get much sleep, so. Tomorrow's Monday. Monday morning. I'll try to be up regular morning, so it'll probably be like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. We're gonna do first stream. We'll do probably a Yakuza stream. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Yakuza or Mafia. I'm gonna go back and forth on Yakuza and Mafia in the morning, and then Cyberpunk in the afternoon. So, yeah, we can do Yakuza. Yeah, Yakuza. So we'll be doing Yakuzas in the morning. Are you gonna be? Did you say you have school off for a week or something? They blew up my fucking bike, dude. I didn't even know there was bad guys here. They blew up my bike. Alright, so yeah, so you'll be cool. Alright. So if I start around 10 a.m., then it's probably gonna be around 4 p.m.-ish your time. Just to give you a heads up in case you don't see the notification. I'm gonna try around that time. You know me, I'm not exactly exact. So, I probably shouldn't sleep in past then. I might start a little bit earlier though too, so. That's a possibility. Like I started the stream. I started the stream about half an hour, 45 minutes earlier than I thought I was going to, so. The other day. I was gonna start at 8 and I started at like 7:20. Let's see here. Dude, I need bullets. I need somewhere I can buy bullets. Where do I buy bullets? That's the weirdest question. I never remember actually ever running out of bullets, but I'm playing on a harder difficulty. There's a weapons shop. You'd think they just have vending machines of where to buy bullets. You figure you could just buy them right out of a fucking vending machine. Oh! Too sharp a turn. I got a psycho problem. As usual, I'm only interested in problems that are under control, but alive. Be careful, maelstroms are crazy. It's not. The police drones just spotted some weird symbols on the ground, surrounded by tons of blood. All guess it's one of the maelstrom's sick-ass rituals. Uh-oh, we got a cyber psycho? Oh, that's the one I just flew by. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I mean, I could always stream it for a little bit. If you're not, you know, if you dip in, I can stream for a couple hours and play something else, or... Are they gonna be there in the, I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna be there in the afternoon. I mean, if they're gonna be there tomorrow, I could stream Mafia instead, and I could do Yakuza on Tuesday morning. What is this? I've never tried this. Slaughtomatic. What the fuck is this thing? What the heck? It's a gun. I never saw these. Okay. I mean, I probably, yeah. I guess it's if you don't have a weapon? But what, like if you run out of bullet? No. Yeah, it's single use and non-reloadable, but perfect in a pinch. Yeah, like why would you buy these? I know where Gomorrah is, but you can't fucking go in Gomorrah. That's what's annoying. That looks like the moon from, my brain's not working. The Outer Worlds. Oh, don't worry about it unless you're just like checking to make sure he's actually coming over. Yeah, I can just change games. Because the same thing is if I start playing and you don't show up after a couple hours, I'll just switch over and play a different game. My luck, you'll then show up. Where is I want? I need a gunman. There's a gunman.
Can we just leave?
So give me actually. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So it has 36 bullets. That's it. No, what? No, what's going on? Did I just fall into the harbor? I just fell in the harbor. Well, shit. There's a ladder. Guess I want to get away from these cops. That's a big boat. Oh, I don't like being in the water. I was just testing out my gun, guys. That's all I wanted to do. I wasn't trying to get the police after me, okay? Apparently you get your athletics up by swimming. Hey, it's like Oblivion. That's what I used to do. I would get in the river by the Capitol, and I would just swim all the way down the river to the south of the map. I hate the water. I hate the water. What the fuck is that sound? If I start at 8, I start at 10, 6 hours. I'm gonna be, so 12, military time, I'm thinking. I'm gonna start streaming around 1400 then. Right? 6 hour difference? Oh, no, yeah, you're right. That's 1600. If I start at 10, 6 hour difference is 4 p.m., which is, yes. Okay, so can I shoot my gun without you guys freaking out yet? So I was out of pistol ammo. Now I have pistol ammo. I don't have pistol. Where'd I get the pistol ammo? I must have picked it up. Where'd the gun go? Wait, so if I even switch the weapon, it's gone? That is weird. What is the point of those guns? Those guns seem pointless. Huh. Yeah, like, I fell in the water, and unequipped, like, it, it put the weapon away, like it would normally do. But once you put the weapon away, or once you... Apparently once... It's just gone. Maybe I accidentally did something? I don't know, I'll have to try it out again. They're only $100, so it's not that expensive. But like, yeah, they're pretty pointless. It really does seem to be like in a pinch if you need a weapon. For some reason. I don't know when you would need them. Like, there's guns everywhere. It might be like at the begin. They must be like really for at the beginning of the game or something. It kind of makes sense like in world. It really does make sense in world. But then you would think they would just have vending machines with weapons, with like more like just regular weapons. But they only have pistols, it seems. But it does kind of make sense. Like cheap weapons. If you just go pay cheap like $100, get a gun with a one-time clip that you would have to go and buy another just go and buy another one. It's like plastic guns. It's like what are they called? In America, you can fabricate weapons with a 3D printed guns. They're basically like 3D printing guns. They're plastic. You can make a plastic gun out of a 3D printer. Yeah, basically, I rented a pistol. Well, that's what they want to do. They don't want to make it reusable because you have to buy another one. It's a manufactured. Basically, it's like the clip is in the gun. You can't reload it and put more bullets in it, so you have to go buy another one. You just chuck it away. You gotta go pay for $100 other bucks. Otherwise, you like pay somebody else for the bullets, and you keep using the gun over and over again. You know, it's just like any other one-use item. You know, that like back in the day, there's tons of things that we would reuse over and over again, but nowadays we just have one-use items that we have. So, I can't really think of any off the top of my head, just to be honest. But like there's tons of things that we just have either individually wrapped or one-time use that we used to have as reusable. That we would use over and over and over. Oh, like handkerchiefs. We used to have handkerchiefs. But now we have Kleenex. That's a common one. I'm not saying all of them are impractical. Like sometimes it's like maybe it's cleanliness. Sometimes the other thing. Yeah, it's not always the cleanest. Like it's not the cleanest to like go around with a handkerchief, like a handkerchief with boogers, or you know, like especially if you're sick, like with bacteria in it, reusing it over and over until you're able to wash it. It's better to like maybe use a reuse. Like that would make sense because you use it once, while your nose, get rid of the germs, and like you're not reusing it over and over when it has germs, and hopefully not getting yourself or other people sick. Now, what gun? I had a shotgun, but like there's lots of other stuff too. Lots of stuff that used to be made better, that was long-term, long-lasting. I still want to scope on this, even though there is a smart link gun made by, I think it's the 6th Street Patriots, that is yellow and blue. It's a very Americanized. I think it's got the flag on it. So who were these guys? Oh, they were patrol officers. Okay. I accidentally shot just to test the gun off, and they, those guys flipped the fuck out.
Can we just leave?
I want that.
Looking at you? Can't help thinking retail just ain't your hobby. Ain't your calling.
You wanna buy? Buy. You wanna talk? Fuck off.
Like to buy some iron.
So buy some.
I'd like to buy some ammo. Ooh, look at this gun. I'm not spending $21,000, especially when I'm this low level. The other thing too is guns need. The one thing that they should have updated was guns should have a level. Like obviously you can tell by the damage, kind of where the level is. But just like in Wisher, the weapons all had a level associated with them. I don't know why they don't have a level associated in this. Because this legendary weapon right here, you can make it better over time, but the requirement to make it better with money gets ridiculously expensive. Ah, crafting specs. Perfect. I will buy these later. It's better to get crafting specs. I need ammo. That's all I need. So what do we got? We got pistol ammo, rifle, sniper. Kind of wanted a fifth category. Buy pistol. I just max. Buy max. Firm. Shotgun ammo. Firm. Oh, we already got the max. Sniper. Max. Perfect. Oh wait, did I already sold all the stuff I needed to sell, right? Oh, let's sell junk. What I get? Carrying a whole bunch of blades. Deeps. Machete. This is 146 damage, 160. Deeps is 274, 340. Oh, toxin knife. Ooh. That's a cool katana. Look at that one. Look at the red blade. I want to keep that just for the appearance. Keep the baseball bat because it's non-lethal and get rid of the rest. Like this other ones. I should probably break down how much 75, 135. Say breaking down the backpack, weapons. Shit. I have tons of components. Common, uncommon, rare, legendary. Legendary items. Tanto. Symbol. Are you playing in your game? Are you fucking playing foot cards? Or are you talking about real cards? I don't have a problem if you're buying real physical cards. You better not be playing the fucking foot league bullshit. It's a scam! It's a scam! Vision without accent is stream. That's why those games never change, is people... Well, I guess you might not have to spend money, but... Those games never change is because people spend, like, last year, $1.5 billion on the MUT League and Football League cards. What's wrong with Ultimate Team? The reason why those games are so crap is because they don't do anything. They don't change those games. They don't fix those games at all. It's because they only care about the Ultimate thing. Like they don't update the graphics. Like they literally are running off of the stuff. Well, that's good. That is very smart of you. Well, first, okay. So one thing is, it I don't think it's good for the government to get involved to try to quote unquote protect the children, but it really is harmful for kids. The whole like you go to kids go to YouTube and watch those videos of adults, especially opening hundreds of these packs, these fake cards, right? Fake cards, that are basically gambling things. They have very, very low chances to get Cristiano Ronaldo, or I don't even know the names of, but you know, like they want Barry Sanders for the football teams. They want Barry Sanders, or they want Brett Favre, or they want, you know, some famous football player, right? They want the best card of him, and you have these very, very low chances. And there's plenty of examples, and I'm not just talking not academic. I'm just talking like anecdotal examples of kids getting, you know, spending like it's very linked to gambling for kids, where they get addicted to it, and they get a dopamine and adrenaline and dopamine hits when they open these packs and stuff like that, and that's why they go and watch these videos, and some of these videos have just millions and millions of hits, and they do the same, and then they go and they want to open, and they open these packs, and they open them and open them and open, and there's so many like there's studies of it where it's actually linked to gambling. It's bad enough in the real world that there's a random chance element to card packs and stuff like that. I prefer like collectible, like I play Magic, and I prefer like I like the secondary market where people have already opened the packs and I just pay a hard price for it. You know, like I can pay $20, even though it's more expensive. I can pay $20. I know the card price. I'm getting the card. Like, you know, I can do that, but you can't do that in any of these things. Like same thing with the physical cards. You can do that. I don't think, right? You can't trade. I don't think you can. You can't trade cards. You can't buy the cards on any kind of secondary market or like anything like that, right? It's all random chance. But yeah, a lot of kids have spent hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. They take their parents' credit cards, which I know it's a parenting issue again. Like I said, like I don't think the government should be involved, but it's very connected. This the exact same thing, like the exact same part of the brain where it's gambling, where they do it, and they in the video game people purposely target that. They target that. So. Well, I didn't know there was a trade market. I mean that's something at least. Well, I mean, I guess the other thing too then is every time then I guess. But isn't it also true that every time a new game comes out, the cards don't transfer to the new game? You have to start over every single game. They're structured for one game. There's basically a sense of impermanence. They expect you to buy these things that only last this very short amount of time. Like the game for 2022, and then the next year's game, the cards don't work on the next game. Yeah, even if there is some positive practices, because like being able to trade and stuff like that is a good thing. But I mean, I'm guessing the problem is like certain cards that are chased after are probably so few and low that I'm guessing there's something. People probably like there's probably like a requirement, whatever it is, like the cost of the cost for the card, like I don't know what. So like let's just say like Barry Sanders for the Mutt team for football. Let's say Barry Sanders is the best card and he has such a low chance. There's probably so few of them. The rarity of them is out there. There's so few of them. Like is going to be impossible to get for lots of people. So they're just going to keep cracking packs, and that's what I'm saying. Is it's targeted towards a lot of kids. There's way too many negative things towards it. They have purposely designed it that way. And the other thing too is because they make so much money off of this, over 1 point, they make more money, way more money in the league things every year. In the card pack sales than they do even in selling the game. That they don't even do anything for the game really. It's been proven that the anime they just don't change the game for almost 4 years in a row. They've used almost the exact same assets. People who play the game, YouTubers have shown proven that they've barely changed anything. If anything's changed, it's very, very superficial. If anything, they might have added they'll over the years they'll take out features, and then they've added maybe some few features back in or something like that, certain mechanics just haven't been updated. The engine hasn't been updated. They're just become so extremely lazy. People are the one thing I know for certain is people, I guess, have been extremely screaming out for, I can't remember, for trying to fix or update, really trying to fix and update the franchise. I think it's called the franchise mode. That's one mode that I used to play, because apparently it's got so many issues. It used to be one of the big things that a lot of people play was franchise mode, and they just totally ignore it. They put only all their time and effort into the card things. There's so many glitches and bugs every year they release. They have to release a new one every single year. They never take any time off. They don't want to stick. They want to get a new engine. They don't want to change anything. There's so many issues. I'm not attacking you for liking it. But Madden, and I don't know, FIFA might be a little bit better. I don't know if it uses a different engine. I don't know the team that works on it or anything like that. But yeah, well, that's the issue with the cards, is like I said, is the hefty price. And that's another thing is too, is like I said, is a lot of kids, there's a lot of kids and younger people that play, and it's targeting a lot of them. It's the FOMO, the fear of missing out. So you don't have the card. You need those cards to make your team better. Otherwise, your team is not as good, and that's probably why you're losing. And it's really hard to get that card. So either two things: you have to have tons and tons and tons of coins to possibly trade to somebody, or you need other good cards to trade to somebody to get that card, right? Which is probably unlikely that you have, or you need to whip out your credit card and start buying a whole bunch of packs and hoping you crack one, or crack a whole bunch of other good cards to hopefully trade for it, right? And that's what it's doing. It's pushing that pressure to make you purchase stuff. It's doing this. It's the same kind of pressure that basically gotcha games are trying to do, on your phone. Buy this pack, buy that pack, buy. And they're already asking it. It needs to be a free game. These games should have been free, the Madden game and the other game should have been free by now, because they basically they shouldn't be $60 games. They don't put every year. They barely change. They barely change. They're not updated. They should just basically every year should be a free update, because it's basically just money off especially if they're gonna make you buy new cards every year. Every year they just need to wipe away the cards and reset it. But they need an excuse to wipe and reset the cards. So basically the game shouldn't be getting $60, because the game isn't anything different. They don't need I think even in one of them, they used to have a single player mode. I think they took it out, but I can't be 100% sure. Angry, if you really want to know, I think, but people have done it better because I haven't played them in a while. Angry Joe has done a really in-depth thing. The Angry Joe Show on YouTube has done a real in-depth thing. Play, like, he used to play him quite a bit, and he's done a thing over the last 2 or 3 years. Where they just have used the same assets over the last 4 years. I think FIFA, basically some people who have been big FIFA YouTubers have shown that basically the game, the assets and the stuff in the game are basically the same for the last several years. That there's barely any, they don't have a reason to make the game better, change, upgrade anything, add anything. Like any other game, right? They don't have a reason because they just keep making billions of dollars off of selling fake invisible cards that go away every year. And I don't have an issue with packs and opening them, but it's because that they make all this. It's because you can buy them. It's because it's like any other game that allows you to buy basically quote unquote power in a game, right? If you can, it's the same thing with like they had the same thing in Battlefield 2, Star Wars Battlefield 2. EA made that game also. They basically try to make it so you could buy Star Wars power card. Basically, there were cards. You equipped cards. That's what it was. In Star Wars Battlefront 2, you equipped cards to power up your you had a card that powered. You had like 3 card slots or 4 card slots, and you equipped certain items. You equipped a card that gave you bonuses to your ship, to your character, or to your hero. And you had like 4 slots, and you buy basically card packs. And people flipped the fuck out because you would earn them so slowly naturally, or you could whip out a credit card, right, and spend literally thousands of dollars to unlock everything. Thousands of dollars. That's the problem. I mean, that is a real problem. Because like I said, because I'm trying to say is like it triggers the same part of the brain as gambling and everything. I don't have a problem for free to play, and I don't have a problem with battling, but EA is. That's why there's a reason why EA has been voted the worst company several years running in a row. Is it's tipped so far in the direction of unbalanced that it's insane. They don't want to let you like if you think you're gonna get like if you think any year you're gonna be getting those rare any of those rare cards, if you think like if you think you're going to be getting the rarest card without spending a lot of money, like if you do get the card, it's a very lucky, like you got really lucky, like so well, I think that's good. That's another thing too. That's another reason. So that's another reason why EA, those games never change and get better. EA used to have competition. See, that's competition breeds. What was it? Competition breeds. Not integrity. It breeds. What? I can't remember the word. It breeds. Being not creativity. Competition breeds creativity. They have had the football license, like the American football, and I think also the FIFA well, that's not true. I think there's another. I'm not sure. There's another FIFA style game, right? There's another soccer game. Starts with a P or something. Pez, yeah. Okay, it faded out. The same thing is there used to be several. There used to be 2K football. There used to be college football. There used to be tons of different football games that they had competition with, and that was all. And that was the thing. Madden football used to actually be all right. It used to have, and that's the thing, is Madden Football used to have a whole bunch of stuff in it. There's this big list on the internet of things that Madden Football used to have, that once EA had control over the license, and they just started doing they had the license. They had no more competition, and they introduced the card things. The game stopped adding anything, and every year it stripped things out because they couldn't develop it. They spent all their time on the card on either developing things like adding more cards, adding more perk things, or working on that thing, because they only have a year every year. They only have a year to do anything, right? Which is a pretty and it's not even a full year. It's like 9 months. So they ship the game in, like, I don't know, say like I don't know if it's before say in America it's before the football season. So it might be in like August or September, like when the football season starts, and then so it ships. They might have like a month off or something before they have to start, like maybe they have a couple weeks off or something before they have to start working again or something like that, before, and then they get back into working, and then they have to get back into like complete and utter development again. And you just don't have a reasonable, because a normal game takes 3 to 5 years really, and you can't change that much. And there should be so much stuff that they could be adding, but they really can't. And that's the thing, is they don't. The other thing too is their game should be every year. If what they should be doing is their game should literally every year, unless a feature is really broken and can't be fixed, they shouldn't be taking it out. But every year they're losing features, right? And they rarely add anything in. Like every year they lose several features, and maybe they add kind of a new feature in. So there's this huge list of every year they're losing features in the football game. Sometimes they'll kind of re-add in an old feature and say it's new, but it's not, because it was a feature it used to have, and they basically had it made already. Like they already knew how to implement it, had an idea for it. Maybe they had some of the technology already working for it, so they had all that, right? I mean, they already kind of knew how to do it. So they have basically like 7 or 8 months to kind of do that kind of stuff. If it was really a yearly cycle thing, basically every year they would have you would have a game, and each year you would add new stuff to it, basically. And that's not how it works. Every year they lose stuff, the base game, and maybe more stuff goes into the Mutt League. And the other thing too is now they have what the yard, something they call added to the yard in like the football game, but it's just another thing. They sell you stuff. The yard is all about selling you stuff. You buy fake in the original game. You had a whole bunch of they used to give you different uniforms and everything. They used to give you all the different uniforms. You used to be able to make your own uniforms. They took all that out of like Madden 2008, 2009, and then they recently added it back in with the yard. And now you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it with tons of coins, which is a ridiculous amount of coins. Like I saw, it's like 70. Like it's several weeks. It's like weeks and weeks worth of coins to get all this stuff or to do stuff, and you can't even you have to pay a whole bunch in free coins, or you have to whip out your credit card. And like I said, it's basically. It should be a free game basically now. You shouldn't have to be paying $60 every year. It should be a free game. It should be either they're trying to make you pay $60 every year and have a live service game where they charge you for new stuff every year. It's a terrible model. They're ripping you off. I can understand people liking it. I can understand people liking soccer. I can understand people liking to open packs. I love Magic the Gathering. I love opening packs. But they're trying to trigger the worst aspects of things and use it to their advantage to rip people off. They are an evil company that are trying to fuck you over. That's what they're trying to do. There is a good and better way, a much better way to do this, and companies have done it a better way. And and a lot of people have just gotten used to them doing it, especially since they have had the licenses for the last 10 years or for so I don't know how long they've had it now, for such a long time that we just almost people have forgotten that the games could be like, it could be better, or they've like, yeah. And that's what I'm saying is, like, if you want a kind of a better explanation or like see all the stuff that's been taken out, like a good example, since but they make both games, is like, look at I don't know if they have a FIFA one. There probably are ones on YouTube, but like Angry Joe has one for Madden football, and for the American football, so for Madden, and it just shows like they use all like the base game. So if you just exclude the Mutt League or the Foot League, basically, if the base game, nothing has changed. So I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like I have a big issue with. I guess one last thing is the reason, like I said, the reason it doesn't really change is because they make all that money. There's basically whales, there's people, and they prey on people. They prey on people, like kids and stuff, who spend hundreds of dollars every year on those cards and are fake. It's better to just go out and get real cards, because those cards can have value. You can trade with your friends. You can give them to your kids. Tons of things, you know. They're memories. They're collectible. Stuff like that. They at least have some sort of physical practicality, you know. They're a part of history at the very least. So, the digital cards don't. And then there's whales that spend tens of thousands of dollars. And that's the exact reason, is people who spend all that money. That's the reason why the game. And there's a big split, and I'm saying this is the last bit, but there's a big split in the community. Because I used to play a lot of Madden football a while ago, like 2010, 2011. About excuse me. About like the fact the fact that the game doesn't change and get better or like anything is because of all the people who play open packs and like monetize all that stuff, and then the people that try to like want to make the game better, and it's like you're killing your own product. You are. It is stagnant. It's stagnant, stale, and it's dying. So, even though it sells, it hasn't changed in the last 10 years almost. It is the exact same thing, and it is just, yeah. So, yeah, I'm done. Hey, you asked me. I gave you an explanation. EA is just fucking scummy. They will reach into your pocket and steal right in front of you and tell you it's good for you. You know, you can pay them $1,000 for a video game and they would still tell you that that you owe them more. They're pieces of shit. I can almost now, just because of how much people hate EA. Like I said, it's been voted the worst company forever. That I can't think you can actively work for EA and not kind of be implicit about how bad it is. Like, I get it, it's a job, so like, especially people that get answer.
V, got a gig for you. One I'd rather not have. Bryce Stone, preacher on TV. His son was brutally murdered. Only way to catch this child killer is to get your hands on the original BD that recorded the whole thing. Yeah, you heard that right, unfortunately. More info attached.
Oh dear. Oh, well, sorry. I thought there was... I have to go back through the thing. But unless, like, because EA buys a lot of video game companies and stuff, I'm not gonna tell somebody to quit their job because EA buys them. But like, if you actively get recruited into EA, like willingly, I'm like, you know, you're working for the devil, basically, of video game companies, right? I mean, I'll be honest, like, it's kind of hard. I mean, there's tons of video, there's tons of what do you call game developers nowadays, but I know everyone has their issues, their ups or downs, all that kind of stuff, but I just couldn't, especially if you're working for Madden and FIFA, like, basically you're the laziest fuckers if you work for that team. You don't do anything. You're basically a cell phone game. That's all you are. Sorry, I have pretty strong feelings about it. I just do. And the fact that they can trick people, because the problem is that, like, you should earnestly, there should be like 5 or 6 different people making soccer games, and they should be competing to make the best one, and you should be able to select the best one. Like, you should have a better soccer game, is what I'm saying. And I'm happy if you like it. That's not a problem. The problem is all the poor saps that have their wallet drains, or the poor kids that have had their money taken from them, basically, because they've been duped. I was gonna go for a main story bit, but let's just do some more not gigs, but small things around town. We need money, money, money. Let's get this. Yeah, that's why a long time I used to open. The other thing is, I'm not talking about FIFA, but I opened packs of Magic cards. I kind of realized how much gambling like it was, and I stopped buying, opening, like, I'll stop if I need something. I'll stop opening it, because you can spend hundreds of dollars and not get what you need. That's the problem. It's basically gambling in that fashion. Is you're hoping for a chance to open and get something, and your chances are far less likely to get it. So if I need something, I buy it on the secondary market. If I just want to open something for fun, or if I'm asking something for a present, you know, if you know, my little sisters love to buy me stuff. They want to get me Magic cards. I'm not going to ask them to go online and get me this card or that card, or go to the store and get me this or that. You know, go to the card shop and get me this. Like, they don't know, you know. But if they're at the store, if they're going, you know, if they're going through Myers or Walmart or whatever, then yeah, they pick me up a pack of Magic cards, and I think that's what's harmless. But you shouldn't be, if you need something, you shouldn't be going off of a random chance to get it out of a card pack. Also, I think the other thing too is Magic card packs are very designed. There's game modes based off of them, which I think is a really good, cool idea. Is since it's a card game, you can there's certain card game modes that you can do where you open fresh packs. People take a card at a time and pass the pack around, and you make a deck out of the cards that you take, and you play a game. And there's tournaments actually based off of this. And they used to do that. That was the reason why they made packs, per se, and made them that way, because they used to sell them in big boxes of like 50 cards or something, and you would pay like $10 and get a box of 50 cards, which was really weird. There's still boxes you can get of them. Yeah, that's what like buying like that's why, yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, even Magic has been doing it better nowadays, where they have pre-constructed decks, a lot of pre-constructed decks, a lot of variations of pre-constructed decks, where they have a majority of cards. Sometimes you need to buy 2 of the decks to get everything you need, but it's better because you know what you're getting versus getting random things and hoping to get what you need. But that's why the secondary market, where people have opened a huge, like you go to the store where they've opened a whole bunch of boxes, and if they open enough, if you've opened up a large enough of stuff, the store is likely to come ahead if they sell every card individually, or not every card, but a certain amount of the cards individually. You know, they're likely to get a certain amount of rares and good cards and alternate art cards and foil cards and all that stuff, and which are likely to sell, and they're likely to come ahead in money wise. So you let them do the opening and all that stuff, and then you buy from them. And yes, it might cost, rather than paying $5 and opening a pack and getting a card worth $10 or $20, you'll spend the $20 or $15. But then I didn't spend like $50 in opening packs to get that card, you know, which is more likely to happen than opening one pack and getting you. That's what it is. So, yep, and that's why I got my shop. That I buy cards at TCG Player online. That's a great place to buy them. And I also have a card shop locally that I buy quite a bit of stuff, and stuff like that. I mean, I get all my other stuff too. I get my card sleeves and all that kind of stuff there. So, but that's what, yeah. I mean, that's why comparative to like digital card games. But Magic does the same thing. They have a digital card game. In the digital cards, they try to sell them. They tried to sell them for the same price as physical cards, and that was the dumbest, insanest thing I've ever thought. Like, they should have just followed Pokemon's online card example. You buy a pack of real cards, you get the same pack of cards in the card game, and then you can. I don't even think you can buy cards, and I might be wrong. I don't think you can even buy cards on the Pokemon thing. I could be wrong, but they should have sold them for like a quarter of the price, because you're buying digital things that aren't worth, like, that they aren't going to go anywhere. You can't do anything else with them. Like, companies that try to get a whole bunch of money basically for literally. I know they're trying to sell you a value for, when you say value, like a value of your time and fun. But when we're talking about a good, it's a good that is a physical nothing. They way overprice it is the issue here. Is they think their good is of insane value, and they don't. But it really is. It's greed. It's insane greed. Yeah, it's the same thing as NFTs. Yeah, I mean, in the greed department, I should say. You know, they think value, they money wise, it's just going to go and go and go. But that's the thing. But that's the issue, is if EA loses a license or something like that, and they have to compete. If they have to compete, they're going to see I think they're going to see a huge dip in their profits, and they're actually going to have to do something. They would have to actually do something. So, yeah, that's the problem. Is a lot of companies hugely overvalue their non-physical goods. If it's a digital good, it is always, I think it's always highly overvalued. A physical good always has a much higher value. And, like, yes, a digital good can be seen in a lot of different places or whatever, but a physical good, it's just, I mean, there's probably a way to explain it, but it just seems an obvious thing to me. There's a...
T-Bug's death. What did you hear?
The truth. She got burned, like anyone who tries to hit Arasaka. They found the body in her pad. Nervous system fried. You know what that feels like?
Oh, so she really is dead.
Can't say I do.
They say it's like 100,000 knives stabbing you at once.
Fuck.
I can't imagine a worse way to go. Poor girl. I liked her, too.
No, I was hoping that there would be a way to save T-Bug. I didn't know that.
How's this work? Any punk off the street can waltz in here, grab some shady running soft?
No, not just any punk. Over the counter, we fixed cyberdecks. But if you come recommended and you know what you are looking for, I'm sure you will find it.
That's what they need. They need competition. The fact that they are making so much money off of a digital good that they don't have to change anything in their game, that it resets every year and they can make the same money over and over for not, like, they don't change the cards even, right? The cards are, maybe the cards get a small number value change or something, or they might tune them a little bit. Maybe one person's too powerful or whatever. I don't know, but basically they don't have to change anything, and they just make another $1.5 billion. So why would they change anything? Why would they put in the effort? Why would they work? They need competition. They need, yeah. So, yeah. I'm trying not to go on it, but yeah. But that's what, like, I compared to Magic and the physical goods in the secondary market. So,
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
So you're V. I'm sure you heard what happened. Real shame.
yeah, I was
She
hoping
left a
there'd be a
demon for
story.
you. A gift from beyond the grave. It should work on any 3rd-gen deck.
Got a Militech Paraline. Think it'll do.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
What else has she got here? Overheat. This is what everybody's been fucking using on me. Let's buy that. I already have short circuit. Why is this one purple? This one is better. Reboot. Request. Where's my short circuits? This is different. This is a different short circuit. I'll buy this. Shit. Suicide. I can force someone to commit suicide. Damn. I just buy overheat. Okay, so I got a better version of overheat. There's more than one version of overheat. Which one did she give me? I thought she gave me ping. I'll just see which one I have. Fuck it, I'll buy it. we'll have to see who FIFA brings in house to develop it. Whether they're bringing out a team, you know, they're bringing it like they quote unquote have their own team, or they're like hiring a team of already. If they have assembled their own team, they're hiring a team that's already assembled, like I don't know who, that has experience in making sports games or games similar to this, or you know, or if they're just hiring individuals and making a team. Also, they only have a year, so I don't know if they've been working, if they're only have a year, like if they're using an Unreal Engine or something, and they only have the year to do it, or if they've been planning, since they already knew that they were gonna take the license away or something. Hopefully that means yes, and they've been working on it for the past 2 years. They've had some planning pre-ahead, so I hope that that's the way they've been doing it. Even if they don't have a team of, the best way to do it would have a team, like I don't know who, but just a team that's loose, that's not tied, an independent team that has experience making video games. Hire them to work for FIFA and make the game, and hopefully they've been working on it for the past couple of years since they knew the license was coming up and they weren't going to renew it. If the other way is around, even if they have a team, if they've only been working on the last year or so, it's still going to be hard. It's going to be hard to do. Trying to get a game done in a year, even if it's based off an engine that, like a free engine, like a, say like Unreal or something, which you don't have to build, then, just getting on the assets and all that kind of stuff is really difficult. But yeah, something like that. But that's the other thing too, is if they were able to hire people that have experience, like if they're building their own team to quote unquote, they officially work for FIFA. They're not like, just a team being paid by FIFA, like a third party working for them, like by contract or something. Then hopefully they get people like that have experience, that have worked on a PES game, have worked on PES, or any other sports game where they've worked on movement systems, having to deal with tons of people in stadiums. What's important is very important is physics systems, because you need worrying with the balls going, players hitting each other and how they react, animation systems, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So like I said, the other thing, the major time is time. Have they been working on it for 2 years ahead of time since they knew it was coming up, or have they just been working on it 1 year since hopefully they've had a little bit more time than just the 1 year? Even if the license is coming up right away, I hopefully wouldn't release a game. I know they want to make money, but hopefully you wouldn't release it after 1 year if you've only been working on the game for 1 year. I would at least give 2, maybe a little bit, even if it meant putting the time off because you want to put out a good game, and then you have a base to go off, and then you could go for a yearly thing. And that's the same thing, is everyone's been asking for them to put another team on Madden and FIFA and stuff. It's like they deserve to have more than one team working on those games so that they could switch, just like they do for Call of Duty. Like, give a team 2 years, and then every other year, or even three teams, and then every 3 years the team comes out with the next game. And that means that they could actually improve the games every year. The base, like, they could improve the games. They could even get a new engine then, and have the teams compete to it. Yeah. Like I said, I won't get into it, but like something like that. Having 2 teams working would probably be even the best solution, so they have more time to work on the games rather than just one team every year. Because another thing too is burnout and high turnover for employees is a huge issue. So I'm trying to remember inventory, cyberware. Yes, I would. It's not cyberdeck, it's cyberware. So operating systems. That is off my screen. Why is that off the screen? There's a box right there. It's off the screen. I cannot read it. So I currently have contagion, green, ping, green. So there's a blue ping. I could buy that blue ping then. Synapse burnout, lethal, deal moderate damage that scales higher. Overheat. I want to equip this, so let's get rid of this. This. I already have ping. She gave me. What did she give me? She supposedly gave me ping. That's what I grabbed out of her inventory. It's not new. That was the one I had equipped. I unequipped it. You little chumps. They didn't even give it to me. It says I already owned it. The hell was that? Oh, the door shut.
Got anything Nova for sale?
If you can afford it, yes.
Alright, so we're gonna buy... There's a ping upgrade. Deals enemies and devices connected to the local network. Looks like it's faster upload time, maybe longer duration? Sure. I mean, it's blue instead of green. Cyberware. Let's do this. So I want to keep ping, short circuit. I think I have a better version. Yep. Purple, short circuit. This is reboot optics. Oh, I do. Deafens the target. Alright, I need more slots. So this one doesn't so technically this muffles my sound. But it doesn't muffle my sound, it deafens them. I prefer one that would muffle my sound, because otherwise I have to deafen everybody around me. That's weird. Alright, she said something, there was a thing I could jack into. Sounded like she said there was a thing I could jack into. That's under the newspaper, that's weird. That is one hungry lion. What are we watching today, Chica? Is she net running? Yeah, it looks like she's jacked in. I thought there was something in the back. Didn't she say I could, jack? I thought she said there was something I could, hack back here to check. Aha. There we go. Jack it, baby. That's it. I could have swore there was another one. Oh. All right.